Bonjour, Quebec! We are here in the beautiful Laurentians region. We are at Maison de Soma. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Maison de Soma, absolutely.
My French is not okay.
It's perfect.
Okay, I'm here with Didier. He is part owner, part chef, part producer, part production. I mean, yourself and your partner, you guys are together and you have put together this amazing spread for us to enjoy, and it's all about farm to table. Tell me about the concept of your restaurant.
Absolutely. So we're a farm, as you mentioned, and the goal here was to rediscover what the terroir had to offer. We wanted to showcase that there is a gastronomy that lives inside the Laurentian without importing any spices, like sourcing our own vegetable, making sure the vegetables are the best you can get. And at the same time, having this creative process and working with fermentation. I come from a background where I was born and raised on Asian food. My chef de cuisine, Edouard, is Vietnamese, so we're showcasing what we were grown up on and what we like to eat every day, yeah.
Now the fermented food, tell me a little bit more about that. That's interesting.
Yeah, we have a lab here and we use like koji or noble rot to ferment different elements like barley, and then we leverage that to like this meat here has been pre-digested for you for 3 days inside a slurry. It makes it sweet and tender. It's pretty good. But we also have like a vinegar program. We do our own miso, the shoyu we make in-house, like the soy sauce.
That's incredible.
With tomatoes. So we try to do like all the artisan work in-house and regain that agency over food.
So when people come, it's not just about the meal, it's about the experience. I mean, you've got this beautiful restaurant, you've got a huge piece of property, and people can really enjoy it summer or winter because there's a lot of space.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 600-acre farm. We live here, me and my wife, so it's a family project. But people can come on our farm and meet us, but also come and have a nice lunch, go out in the fields, grab a nice bottle of organic wine, enjoy the summer. During the winter, we have a preserved kitchen, so everything you're going to eat tonight has been preserved from the harvest from this fall or even last fall. So some elements are 1 year old or more. And it's always in season, always changing, so we're trying to keep that really alive, and it's a changing menu all the time.
Well, yeah, speaking of which, tell us about a couple of things that we have here that I'm going to dig into.
Yes. Oh, okay, so we're going to start off with a broth. It's a homemade dashi made with chicken that was pasture raised here. Inside the broth, you have some fish canal, so rainbow trout fish canal, fresh ginger, preserved ginger, just to make you a little mise en bouche. We have the mapo tofu, which is a staple of the house, like a braised pork that's been braised inside a dobaijan, which is a Chinese-inspired paste that's fermented for a year that we churn every day and love for a whole year before we serve it. Vietnamese-inspired cabbage salad with pasture-raised chicken. We got dan dan noodles, like a wheat noodle with tofu, a bit of bison. Yeah.
That's bison?
Yeah, that's the heritage of the land. The farm was a bison farm for 30 years, so we wanted to keep that meat here and showcase the heritage of the land. Yeah.
And how long have you guys been open for?
We've been open for a year and a half now, so it's been a good year for us. This year, actually, we won third best new table in Canada, so we're pretty proud about it. So,
that's incredible, and that's not the only award. I mean, you guys are racking them in.
Yes, we did also win the best tourism table in Quebec last year also. So
that's
yeah,
fantastic.
It's been a good year for us. We're really happy about it.
So if people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do it? Like, do you have social media?
Absolutely, Instagram, Facebook. The best way to book a table is on our website. All the information is there. But if you want to reach us, we actually look at the DMs and respond to people on Instagram every day. So
I love that. Now I am horrible.
You go ahead, you try.
I'm going to try.
You need to.
But it might be a little bit embarrassing for me. See? See? Aaron's laughing behind the camera. He knows I can't do it. Here we go. That's delicious. A little bit of a kick.
A little bit, but you should add the chili oil there on top. That just brings the whole
That'll be more kick?
Yeah, for sure. We're all about chilies here. We have like one greenhouse that's dedicated to hot pepper, and we love our spice, so
okay. All right, well, as I put the chili on my noodles here, we have so much more to explore in the Laurentians regions today, so make sure you stay with us on Morning Live. Cheers to chili. Wow, the adventure continues. We are now at the summit of Mont-Tremblant. Bonjour, Quebec is who we are with, and I am now being joined by the PR manager, Alex, of Mont-Tremblant. This place is unbelievably beautiful. The trees don't even look real behind us. It's so cold up here. Really, it's only -10, but To me, it feels like minus. What did you say it is in French?
It's -1000, as we say, but it's a real -10. Super comfortable.
Moi mil, minus 1 million. It's gorgeous. Tell us about the village.
It's an international resort. We're definitely proud of a beautiful Mont-Tremblant village. The cool thing is there's something in it for everybody. There's a beautiful pedestrian village at the bottom, which makes it unique compared to other ski destinations in the province or even in Ontario.
Yeah.
There's at least 13 hotels. The beautiful Fairmont, which is a ski in, ski out. That's amazing. Many other options for families as well. We have restaurants, shops, cafes, boutiques. Everything's pedestrian, so you park the car, you enjoy the area. And of course, the beautiful mountain, the skiing. We have 102 trails, 4 different sides. 102 trails.
Wow.
So there's something in it for everybody.
Yeah.
Beginner runs, super expert runs.
A lot of bunny hills, right?
Couple bunny hills as well. 14 lifts for people to go around that beautiful mountain. 1 summit, super accessible. And yeah, there's like different level of skiing, very options for everybody. And there's also non-skiing activities.
There's so many non-skiing
so many other things. Dog sledding, ice skating, ice climbing that we've seen going up in the gondola.
I would really love to experience something like that.
Beautiful sleigh ride, that's possible.
Yeah.
And then it's accessible, all in the area close by. So it's good for families, friends, couples. We got nightlife as well. We got a good bar scene.
Let's talk a little bit about the après ski, because
Yeah.
that's kind of more my vibe.
Very important.
Yeah, it is
Skiing
very
is great,
important.
but après skiing is just as good.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's tons of nightlife. The last time I went to Tremblant, I haven't been here since I was a kid, but it's amazing how it's changed and it's grown and it's developed. The season runs typically from
Mid-November when we open for the skiing, and usually we're good till April.
so a long time.
Long season.
That's a good run. Okay, well, our adventure continues. At some point, maybe you'll see me throw on snowshoes or skis or skates, or who knows what I'm up to next. But for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. I am located in one of the most beautiful, picturesque winter wonderlands I have ever seen. I am in Mont-Tremblant National Park, and the snow is perfect for snowshoeing, an activity that I love to do, and the surroundings are perfect. I'm being joined by one of the sales representatives and our tour guide for the day, Alex. Tell us about the history of this park and just everything you offer to people.
Well, first of all, welcome. You're in the most oldest park in Quebec. We are celebrating our 130th anniversary this year.
Wow.
It was founded in 1895 by a doctor who wanted to do a sanatorium here, and it never worked. So it began with the time the people went in the park to do some activities, fishing. At the beginning of the century, there was a lot of American clubs here for hunting and for fishing. But after that, it became a national park, and now it's a magnificent place to go. We're a conservation park, preservation park, and it's very important for us. And during the winter, there's a lot of activities that you can do here.
Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing, of
being
course.
one of them.
We have a lot of snow now, so it's great at that time of the year. And we're also a big cross-country skiing trail center. It's very popular here. We have nice trails. We have over 55 kilometers tracked and groomed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very nice. In the hills, well, you see the forest. All the trails are inside that forest, so it's magnificent. You have places where you don't see people at all because.
But we haven't seen anybody.
No, not yet.
No.
But even when you're skiing, because they're all one way, so you don't see any.
That's so nice.
Yeah, only when you get to the huts. Now there's people. You can eat with them. There's a stove. You can heat up if you want to.
Very rustic.
Very rustic. Absolutely.
There's no signal here, so
No.
leave your cell phones at home because they really want you to disconnect when you come.
Well, you can bring them for pictures, of course, but not for. You have to disconnect when you come in the park.
And I love that, though. People don't do that enough these days, and to be able to come to such a beautiful landscape and leave your problems at home, leave your worries at home, come here and enjoy nature. Tell me about the Dark Sky initiative that you have.
Yes. Since 2023, we have been certified by the Dark Sky Association. We've been certified Dark Sky Place. Well, we're the first in Quebec. We're the first Dark Sky park in Quebec. This allows us to continue to preserve our starry night.
Get rid of all that light pollution.
Get rid of all that light pollution. We had to do a big work for 5 years to get rid of all our old lighting. We have to change. Now we're at 93% of our change for the, we're almost done. And all the lightings in the park will be changed and everything will be very nice.
But there's certain areas of the park where you can go and kind of lie down and see the beautiful night sky.
Everywhere in the park we put some what we call starry places where you can sit down and enjoy the night. You can even see the Milky Way at those places. But if you go up north in Lac des Sabres or Lac Escalier, it's completely dark there.
Wow.
And you can see, normally in the city you can see maybe 100, 200 stars if you're lucky, but here you see
many thousands.
many thousands. It's the whole sky is complete with stars. It's very nice. And so it's been 2 years now, and we have some activities with that. We changed, like I told you, we changed all the light bulbs, everything. We do some activities to help people to understand what is pollution, lighting pollution.
That's so smart. I love how environmentally friendly you are here. I mean, this is really a picturesque place to come spend the day, spend the afternoon, come check it out, come say hi to Alex because he will tell you all you need to know about the park. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
Our snowshoe trek continues, as does our adventure with Bonjour Quebec. There's so much more coming up on Morning Live. Make sure you stay with us. Welcome to Farouche Tremblant. Jonathan is going to explain why I'm wearing a sweater with a puppy on my back. Who's this guy? Or
this
girl?
guy is he's our little dog that we, by the way, we accept dogs here, and he's always around here, and he's kind of the mascot.
I love that.
It's like the pet that everybody can pet him around, and
So it's nice. You have a restaurant where people can actually bring their dogs because they could just be going on a hike or a nice long walk with their dog. They feel a little hungry. They're a little thirsty. They come in here to this
they
spot.
come with their dog on the leash, and they can enjoy the meal. And no matter the season, dogs are always
I love that.
welcome here.
That's the best. Okay, this place is stunning. I mean, talk about food with a view. The property is next level. You've got a gorgeous hot tub. You have picnic tables in the summertime. But let's take a minute to talk about this and what is happening on this table right now, because my mouth is watering.
Yeah, it's actually that's pretty much our regular offer. We have a nice restaurant. We call this place Farm Bar because we have a farm during summertime where all the vegetables are coming from our farm. So when the farm is not operating, we always try to keep fresh products and local products. And we're always happy to serve the best quality and the best meals for our guests.
Food.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Farm to table is something that's so special, and I love how prevalent it is in this area. Now, the hot tub that I was speaking of, you don't just have your lunch and then jump in the hot tub. There's actual cabins here that you can stay at and enjoy this beautiful property for an extended period of time. Tell me about those.
Yeah, it's all wood A-frame cabins. They are all tiny, but it's pretty. Some people call it glamping.
Yes, glamping's
meaning
the best.
It's very comfortable space, but it's tiny, and we made it on purpose tiny because we want people to enjoy the outdoors. So we provide the fire pit, we provide the wood to make people fire outside. Barbecue is always available outside no matter the season, so you can really do the
live in the elements.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the names of the cabins, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all related to peaks around here. So we have the Johansson, the Edge Peak, the Elephant, and so it's always, we're surrounded by amazing mountains here, so we just wanted to to put them like in front of our project here.
And activities people can do in the area for the winter.
There's a lot of activities. We're like 5 minutes away from the Mont-Tremblant north side, so straight access to ski lifts. We're also at the entrance of the Mont-Tremblant National Park, where you can cross-country skiing there, snowshoeing, and also here on site we rent electric fat bikes.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, it's amazing, honestly. And also we rent snowshoes, and we also rent ski hawk.
Oh.
Which are we could
Are
also
those like the kind of like snowshoe skis?
exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, I've heard of those. I've heard of those.
Yeah, you have a skin underneath the ski
Yeah.
that's always there, that's glued to the ski, so you can go uphill without sliding back.
And then can you downhill afterwards?
Yeah, and what's nice about these skis is that you can go in deep snow and just go and just create your own trail on our land. It's
That's so
not
cool.
possible in the national park, but here on our land you can have an amazing experience with these.
Okay, well, I think we need to dig into some of this
Yeah.
gorgeous food here. We've got French onion soup, we've got beautiful meatballs, the salad that your wife, Genevieve, has made. Of course, you guys are the owners and the partners. If people want to come and stay here, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
It would be through our website, farouche.ca,
Okay.
or also there's I don't recall our phone number.
That's okay, you don't need the phone number. I'll find that for you.
Yeah. So yeah, through the website, it's really the best. We're also on Instagram under Farouche Tremblant, and
great.
yeah, it's
Easy to get a hold of you.
exactly.
Well, thank you so much for having us. I am excited to finish our delicious spread and get into this delicious French onion soup. That concludes day one of our tour with Bonjour Quebec. There's so much more coming up in the coming days. Make sure you stay with us on Morning Live. Cheers.